not like you missed anything. All we did was switch up our gear. We're gonna do worms. Savage says, yo, Reaper, if you want help with finishing BA, I don't mind helping you off stream. Yeah, I could only really realistically help you on stream, at least while I'm continuing to play RuneScape. But I also don't mind helping you on stream, in theory. But it might be hard to get enough people, unless like everybody just happens to be in chat together. Because there's a decent amount of you that actually still need stuff. Booze, Gur, Pyro. It's not terrible. Nah, I don't need fishing. Pyro says, look, it's my last free day. Gotta take and restart the food tracking so I can drop some more weight. Ah, I see. Yeah, I see. So, Gur, Pyro, Booze, Screen Ride. That's 4. So yeah, if ever you guys are together at the same time, we could make something happen. Which is possible. It's happened before. Pyro says, I mean, if y'all just want to, I'm totally down. I just enjoyed the time we had. Yeah, no, it was a great time. It totally worked out. It was great. No rage. No anger. No anger. It was pretty good. I'm actually quite satisfied with how things turned out. Sorely lacking as far as like best in slot gear goes, but you know, I don't think we need the Venerator bow. I think we're gonna be all right generally. I think it's mostly for show. Perfect. Do this. How many? Is that the right amount? I think so. Sure. Go with this for now. I wasn't sure if it was going to heal me or not, and apparently it doesn't, but I'm sure that doesn't matter. Oh, it's just a few fumbles and jokes cast all the way around. Yeah, that's the way it's supposed to be, man. That's what the developers intended, I think. Yours says, it'll be a little bit for me. I work Monday to Wednesday, travel Thursday, then Friday I'm off to Europe for vacation. God damn, that dude is busy. I don't have anywhere near that much shit going on. That was just, yeah, it was a laugh. Yeah, no, it was a good time. It was a good time. Definitely better than the first time I did Barb Assault, to be honest. And like not even close. Not even close. As much as the first time was pretty pleasant up until Defender, doing it with other people, especially other people who like actually needed the stuff and like wanted to learn how to do it and stuff, it was actually a great experience. Very much a positive experience. I says, I'm in no rush to get it completed. I don't mind if I wait and get some other content in. Yeah, if you don't have everything else for the diary, it's like kind of before you even need it anyway. So like, I totally get that too. For me, like getting it done means that I'm probably going to get that diary done now. Same with the Lumbridge diary. As soon as I finish the Questscape, like I really have to make sure that I have everything else locked in. I guess we can look at that actually. I actually don't know. I think it's like very straightforward, but I actually don't know. So I don't have the raiment set. So we need more rune crafting levels. So we need to do more Guardians of the Rift. We need to do more smithing. We need to do more thieving. How close are we? 73. So we're close. And 75 wood cutting. Okay. So we'll do some more Sulicep and stuff like that. I don't know how close we need to be for the chop magic trees. Chop some magic logs near the mage training arena. Okay, so you can definitely boost for that. So 75 is probably like 72 plus 3. It's probably plus 3 or plus 4 for woodcutting pie. Pyro says, I gotta get 90 smithing. That's gonna be a bit for me. Well, 85, 86 with the boost. Yeah, it's gonna be a while for me as well, but I'm probably gonna blast furnace most of the way there. Because I need smithing for both this diary and the other one. This one's 88, the other's like 90, like you said. So I'm probably gonna boost a decent, or the last leg of the way, but I'm gonna blast furnace all the way up. And might as well, right? No reason not to. It's profitable. It'll be something to do. Ain't nothing but something to do. I mean, our stats are going to look pretty nice after. If we get this diary done and the other diary done, our stats are going to be pretty close. Pretty close to maxing, no? Like, I feel like that's what's happening is like, I'm like, no, I'm not going to max. No, I'm not going to max. No, we're not going to get the quest cape. No. You know what I mean? Like, and then as we get closer, it's like, oh, well, it's pretty close now. Like, oh, well, we could probably finish it now. Like, oh, well, it's not that bad, right? Right? Like that's how it's turning out. Savage says he's beginning to believe. Wait, did I just max hit this worm for the same amount as Vorkath? That's fucking nuts. Pyro says it's always just a matter of time. Well, I promise you I'm never going to be a collection logger. I definitely don't give a shit about that. This is bullshit. Or I'm sorry, that's real. The achievement diary is real. This is bullshit. This is real. This is real. Even this is more real than this is because this has like real benefits, real feasible benefits. This is like fucking dopamine for dopamine's sake. Like, I don't believe in this. That's not real at all. Like, it's so far from real. Look, if you're a collection logger, more power to you, but I could never. I could fucking never. I could fucking never. Actually, never. Like, I even like pet hunting more than collection logging because at least you got a thing. I mean, you get it from collection logging. Don't get me wrong, right? They're kind of similar at that point. But like, if you get the pet from the thing, like, why would I go back to that thing? Like, who gives a fuck at that point? Like, that's the thing that I'm gonna walk away with. Everything else you can just buy, unless you can't buy it, right? There's that thread from TOA and shit like that. Don't get it twisted, right? I understand that there are some things that you can get that you can only get from effectively the collection log. But for the things that you can get off the GE, like, it's just a meme otherwise. Savage says, I think all progress on this account is just easier bonds for the GIM. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's definitely true. If we're going to eventually do a group, then I need this account to be able to subsidize the existence of, or the bonds for not just this account, but for the other one, right? Pyro says, unless you can't buy it. Pyro, I can't buy it. Pyro's like, I can't buy anything, Panda. Yeah, it sounds a lot like a skill issue to me, brother. What can I say? The iron, yeah. Simple. Simply be less iron. Like, do you even stand alone? We just did barbarian assault with you. Like, do you even stand alone? Are you even really an iron? Play on all 5 accounts. If you're really an iron, play on all 5 accounts and do it yourself. Jesus fucking Christ. Stands alone together. True. All right. Chris says, my character has social anxiety. I can't go to the GE. That makes sense. All right, that makes sense. I understand. Your RP, the RP is real. Chris says, I actually thought about doing something like that, but then remember, Herblore sucks. Yeah, true. Herblore does suck. Even on a main, honestly, Herblore still sucks, but at least you can buy it. As far as bank standing skills go, I think Herblore's among the worst of them as far as like the player experience. But like, that's just my opinion, man. That's just like my opinion, man. Yes, Herbitod though. Herbitod might change the whole story, the whole shindig. I can't believe somebody lied to us about the spiritual creatures. The sulfur blades, dude. So sad. What does the statue have to say? An ancient statue of a serpent. It sure is. I can't believe I leveled up my prayer basically exclusively from the ecto functus and bone crusher. Yeah, we can do some burpees, sure. Um, there's no reason for me to like wait, right? I can just like do that, do them now. I can't like auto combat or anything, so I guess we'll just do them. Work off some calories I ate just for me. I mean, I can. I'm sorry, that's not what you said. It's similar. It's similar. The energy's the same. He said, work off some calories I just ate for me. I don't think I can do that, but I can do some workouts anyway. It's gonna be for me though. This one's for me. I mean, it's because you asked, but it is for me. All right. So before we're like super able to get this right. Let me look at burpee form. Hold up. Yeah. I mean, yeah, sure. Okay. So I was doing like an extra jumping jack before. That's why it felt so weird. Okay. So we're gonna not do an extra jumping jack. We're just gonna do what the government mandates is required of us as a burpee, right? Just a regular ass burpee. And that'll be fine. Okay. So they're having it so you're starting on the ground, actually. Like you're starting from like frog position, basically. What the fuck is going on here? Oh, I left my piety on. Oh shit. Oh fuck. I can't believe you've done this. All right. Good thing the shit's free here. All right. The burpees, 5 of them. Just like the pictures say. So starting from the frog position, if you will, we go. Push up, jump. Yep. 2. Yep. 3. 4. Okay. We're a little too close. I shook my entire setup. Hold up. All right. We'll do 2 more since I kind of like interrupted the whole shit because I wanted to be further away from my setup. 1, 2. All right. A little weird. It's a little weird. We're getting used to it though. We're getting used to it. I think I forgot to move my arms too, but that's fine. Because you're supposed to like reach up as well, but whatever. It was close. My dog's under the blanket. I can't see how cute he is. Oh no. Oh shit. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, don't worry. I'll fix it. I'll fix it, Savage. Don't worry. I'm fixing it. Oh fuck. I tore off my knob. Oh no. For my mixer. My mixer's knob. Not my knob. Well, it is my knob. You get what I'm saying. All right. Which way is it supposed to go? I don't know which way's up. Does it matter? Probably not. Yeah, it looks the same, I guess. Okay. There we go. When I tore it out on accident, I turned it all the way down. So the game audio also disappeared. Girl says, don't tell Suck. Pyro's like, you tore off your knob? Oh god. Savage says, you did what? Put it back on. Yeah, no, it's better now. It's better now. It got better. It got better. All right. Savage says, novelist behavior, honestly. True. Actually true. When you're right, man. When you're right. Okay. Let's stab some motherfuckers. Ow. Take that, idiot. Oh, yeah. Let me get this going for you. Don't worry. I forgot a little bit, but I didn't forget a lot. We go here and here. This is just a regular spot picture. Let's see. If he's under the blanket, we got to be true to form, right? Yeah. There you go. There you go. We're snoozing right now. We're actually sleeping. We're actually dreaming. There he is. Look at what they've done to my boy. My precious boy. He's wrapped like a burrito. I was trying to think of a dog pun with burrito. A perrito. That's a Spanish pun. Perro. I don't know how to roll my R's. But it's a good pun. It's a good pun. A paprito? I think it works better in Spanish, I'm going to be honest. Nailed it. Paprito's okay. I think perrito works better. I think that's the dog in the Puss in Boots movie, the second one. Right? Is that what his name is? Something like that, right? It's very similar. Okay. Stab. Yeah. I cast stab and you die. This is the part where you die. It's cool to have, like, pretend max stats for a little while. How come my defense is higher than my attack? Weird. This thing just gives a bigger bonus to defense than attack, and a bigger bonus to attack than strength. All right. Like, I'm not upset. I just don't understand. But all right, whatever. Sure, whatever. Could be like a threshold thing, because I think most of the potions and stuff, they give a bonus proportional to the actual level. But still, defense is higher and strength is in between. So it's like clearly still weird. There's still something weird definitely going on there. All right. What? This motherfucker hit me for 2. What a bitch. I can't believe this. All right. Hmm. 79 Slayer, huh? I really never thought I'd see the day that we would end up with like Slayer being one of our highest skills. And it's not, it's getting higher. It's one of the highest and it's getting higher and it's not going to stop. Like, in order for it to stop being our highest, we have to level so many different skills that I just don't have any incentive to like level except to make Slayer seem worse by comparison. It's so crazy. And even I'm not that petty, I don't think. Not yet, at least. Am I actually gonna max Slayer before like farming and then some combat skills and then Slayer? Kind of what it seems like, huh? Jesus. You should do 99 Slayer. Why would I do that? There's always 90. Yeah, it's 94, 92 fishing or whatever. It's probably boostable. It's almost always boostable, right? Okay, Mauritania. Let's look at it. 96 fishing boostable. Yeah. What do we actually need to do? Grab a shark. Bare hand fish a shark in Bergderot. Okay. So yeah, you just need extra fishing levels in order to do that. But otherwise, yeah. And that's like the highest requirement also. So that doesn't even sound that doesn't even sound all that bad. If not for the fishing one, like this is pretty achievable. 85 Slayer is kind of a lot. But like we already have everything else too. Maybe we are gonna finish the Elite Diaries. Maybe that is what we're gonna do. Like actually. Oh my god, dude. Disgusting. Actually disgusting. Four. That should be enough. Whoa. I feel like I just got hit for like 5 and shit a few times. That was weird. That was crazy. That was this, yeah, you haven't even had your first break yet. You'll be my first break? Oh, you mean like stop playing the game for a while? Yeah, that's true. I mean, if you count the return, you know, after 10 years thing, obviously I've taken a break, and even before then I've taken a bunch of breaks. But since I've played properly, yeah, I haven't actually had a break from the game at any time. Not really. Not a meaningful break. Maybe a few days. Definitely ready. Bro, can you stop hitting me? Like, actually? I'm definitely ready for the last few dominoes to fall into place. But I guess it does, and it ends at least with the Elite Kandarin Diaries, right? Or the Elite Diaries, huh? Because I need to do the Kandarin one for sure. I need to do the Lumbridge one for sure. And I probably am going to do the Mauritania one for sure. Do I do all of them with those 3 done? Rams is really fucking close to being done anyway. I mean, I like basically got to do Karamja if I only have 2 tasks left anyway, right? Herblore and Runecraft, that doesn't sound so bad. Herblore's money, Runecraft is Guardians of the Rift. There's a lot of Guardians of the Rift, but it's like pretty close. It's pretty close. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. They might as well get base 90s. You kind of have to get base 90s. Yeah. It'll be most of the way there. But there is like a significant difference between being base 90s and maxing too, though. Like a significant difference. It's actually kind of funny that base 90s and maxing is like even in the conversation, because like Stuck was thinking about like maybe maxing by the end of this year, which she definitely could do in my opinion. But like, could I? I doubt it, right? Like, I feel like I'm well off. Mostly because I don't AFK, and that hurts tremendously. Like, I only play the game on stream, and it fucks the my pacing, my experience rates, like in a big way, to be honest. And that's kind of explains why farming is like the highest skill, because it's the easiest one for me to level consistently. Yeah, it's like the perfect skill for the way that I play the game. Savage says, people say it takes 92% is 50% of the way there, but you have the best experience rates at that point. Yeah, so it's technically not true. It's literally half of the actual experience, but it's not half of the effective rate, right? You can find out what it actually is though, because some skills like fire making, the rate doesn't really get that much different, for example, from one log to another, especially free to play, right? And I think free to play is a good way to judge it. But like you could do it without free to play as well, right? And figure out exactly the sort of thing where, given the rate, how long it takes, right? And what the halfway point actually is. I'm sure you could find something like that out if you wanted. The rate goes up a bit with Wintertod. Yeah, if you're doing it pay to play, right? Yeah, you're for sure correct. And it's also even better if you do, you know, magic logs and redwoods or whatever, right? But like that's kind of what I'm saying is, so like you can factor all of that stuff in and tell what the actual midpoint is, but you're right, it's probably well below 92, because 92 you have best in slot, if you will, experience rates, because there's no skill that gets a better leveling mechanism later than 92, right? I mean, maybe there's one, but like not really. I mean, technically the best rates that you get for strength are at 98 strength, right? Or 99 strength even. Yeah. Savage says, if you're burning logs, might as well do redwoods. Yeah, for sure. Might as well do the highest one you can do. Unless you're trying to save money. Yeah, but if, in my opinion, if you're leveling fire making, the way to do that is in free to play. Unless you're doing Wintertod. And Wintertod's fine, obviously. Those are the two ways to do it. Free to play, U-Logs, or Wintertod. Yeah, one of those two. Redwoods are cheaper, I think, than U-Logs. Let's look. All right, so magic logs are 930. U is 211. Redwood 508. So redwood is definitely more than U. Unless it's aberrant. No, not really. No. That's about normal for it. So cheaper than magic? Yeah, cheaper than magic. It's true. I wonder why. Probably because you use magic for fletching and you don't use redwood at all. There's literally nothing to use redwood for. Well, not literally nothing, but fucking close to nothing. Oh wait, fucking close to water? Yeah, that's it. Fucking close to water. That punchline is like lives in my mind rent free. I fucking love that punchline. So good. All right. Now, what number task was this? $127. Okay, so this is 128. So we have this one, and then another one, and then we're back to Konar. Gate. What do you say about these guys? Don't let it worm its way in. I see. They found a joke. They found a joke in here. I really don't like it when they're staying still. When they're moving through spaces, it looks fine, but in a singular square, they seem really, really janky. Like, it looks bad. Yo, I'm getting my fucking body rocked by that dude. Jesus. I thought these guys were actually harmless, but they hit for 5. Just pretty fucking uncommon. And I guess that's the way armor kind of works in this game, right? Now, one dark wizard hit, I think it was you, Savage. It was either you or somebody else that's like way high leveled. And it took him like thousands of attempts. All Turn off our stuff. All right. And then back to Durandale. You can get rid of some of this stuff. I'll stop at this bank just because it's on the way. But we're probably going to need to bank again after. Kind of low on health too. Dagonoth? Okay. That's a good task. The low on health thing is kind of a concern for that. Only kind of, though. We will get hit a little bit, that's for sure. Right. No need for this. Slayer helmet's fine. Dagonoth, so we want the cannon. Definitely some prayer potions. Maybe some food. That's fine. Bring the rest of the food. Oh, but except for 2. We need to get there. All right. Oh, this way. Nice. Is there ever a better place for these guys than this? Because this place is pretty fucking sick. What's this guy? Fire making cape. Does he think it's dark in here? Beta testing. Oh, wow. Get a load of that fucking cannon. Holy shit. Oh. Didn't see you over there. I don't want to fuck that guy up, so. Yeah, now we're talking. How do you feel about your overall skill level in this game now? Like relative, or like what do you mean by that? Like how, like out of 10? Like what do you how do I answer that? Better? How about better? You're like relative to where I was before? Better. Definitely better. Do I think that I'm good at the game? No. I think the only way I would be good at this point is if I can achieve something that is like still remarkable, and to me that would be like maybe if I could do Corrupted Gauntlet or Inferno or something. That would signal to me that I'm good at the game. But at this point I feel like I'm about average-ish, somewhere around average, somewhere approaching average. Have you tried any gauntlet? I sure haven't. Sure haven't. I mean, I guess I could though. Oh, I should turn auto retaliate on. That was just like from when you started. I'm definitely better, and it's like night and day how much better I am. But I don't know if like that's like notable in any way, if that makes sense. I don't feel like good. I feel comfortable. I don't feel like good about it. I feel comfortable with my skill level at the moment. I feel like I'd be able to tell if I can learn something or if it's like beyond my ability now better than I could before. But I mean, I've always kind of said the same thing, so I guess nothing's really changed, to be honest, right? But that being said, like, I do feel like more things are within the realm of possibility for me than they were before. So, but yeah, ultimately, I guess as much as some things change, my opinion really isn't all that different from before. Really, right? Gonna get down to the brass tacks. Nope. I definitely don't feel like I would be an asset to like any like group or whatever, which is approaching like good. Like, I feel like my overall power level relative to the other players in the player base isn't to the level of like my ability to play Vayne at peak, at least, if that makes sense. So I don't feel like I'm better at this game than I was at League of Legends, for example. But I feel like I know some stuff now. I definitely know some stuff. I feel like I could participate in a conversation with people that have been playing RuneScape their entire life and have things to contribute to the conversation. Yeah, I feel like I could definitely show up at the table and like have like I've earned my right to sit at the table for sure. I don't feel like anybody could tell me like, no, you don't really play RuneScape. I don't agree with that sentiment at all. Like, nobody can gatekeep me out of RuneScape at this point. You know what I'm saying? So I do definitely have like ownership of the game in that way. Right. In the same way that I have ownership of like League of Legends and Grand Blue Fantasy, where like I don't care who it is that's speaking to me. Nobody's gonna be like, oh well, you haven't really done like no. You're full of shit. Same with like anime, things that I'm like very, very familiar with. Like, other people's opinions of the things just straight up don't matter to me anymore. Like, I'll listen to what you have to say, but you can't, nobody's just gonna like out of hands dismiss what I have to say in a way that is anything short of ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I definitely am familiar with the game, for sure. Same vibes with Overworld Zero, actually. That mini game in System Shock 2. I feel like I'm among like the upper echelon in that game for no reason. Like, I have some exclusive ass knowledge about that game. I've perused every wiki that I could find, and I know some shit that those wikis don't know about that game. Savis is just happy to have someone that agrees with me that Trouble Brewing is good money. It's not even like you and I've crunched the numbers. There's no, if they disagree with it, they're wrong. like I'll show you the spreadsheet. Like, it's in there, black and white. Like, it's good. It's good, and it gets better. Like, it's nuts. Like, it's not fair. It's not fair how good it is, to be honest. Like, actually dead ass. The funniest part is I actually have, Savage says it's always an uphill battle for some reason. Yeah, because nobody just wants to fucking believe or crunch the numbers. But that's the thing, is like, those of us who know that it's worth money have a vested interest in like not making it so obvious how good it is, because the more people that do it, the less value there is to some degree. But like, I kind of don't care personally, because obviously it's not that huge for me. It's much bigger for someone like you. But at the same time, like, bruh, like, just run the numbers. And I get it, people hate math, but like, it's not that complicated. Like, a chance at 1.4 mil. It costs me 20 minutes, right? And waiting for it to finish brewing. So there's a huge bottleneck on it. You can't do it 24/7, but for the amount of time that you put into it, 700K in 10 minutes? Bruh. Bruh. That's fucking nuts. 70K in 1 minute? That's, wait. Divided by 60. That's more than 1K a second. That was just, yeah, that's the reason I told you. Fuck doing Slayer at level 1. You can just do a 20-minute minigame. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's like actually no, it's no brainer. I don't know, you can't go to Port Phasmatis or Keldegrim at level 1. I mean, technically you can go to Port Phasmatis. It's just a fucking pain in the ass to get there. I don't know how you get the ecto file. I think you have to do some quests. And then Keldegrim, you need to start the dwarf quest line or whatever, right? So it's not like level 1. It's not like free, but it's very, very fucking close to free. It's not like crushing bird nests, but like literally anybody can just do it and make money if they want to. There's a little bit more to it than that, but not a lot. Certainly not a lot. That was just, yeah, cabin fever quest and walk to the minecarts once. That's literally it. That's literally it. That's very funny. Wow. I thought you needed to maybe do the Imakando dwarf stuff and stuff like that. I thought it was like somewhere in that sphere. Maybe not the dwarven rock cake, but like that kind of sphere of questing. Obviously, I don't know. I've not just walked there. Yeah, literally just walked there. All right. Like my experience is I did all the shit. Like I don't know what you have to do what. I just did it fucking all. Some stuff I do know, right? Obviously, like I know how to unlock cryptiness and all that, but like most things, like just vague feelings, just vibes, basically. What a good Slayer task. This Slayer task is good because you're constantly getting experience. So even if it's not like great, it feels good. That's what matters the most, is that it feels good. It just needs to feel good. I might let my prayer run out and just refresh it with the Ardugum cape or something like that. It's like not super necessary. 10K. A little less. Maybe 8K. I don't know. Teleporting there seems like it's worth 8K. Alright. I don't know. I don't feel like strongly about it. We'll see. Not just walk there? No, I'm not walking to Ardugum. That's fucking crazy. You're nuts for that one. You're crazy for this one, Rick. Like, I ain't doing all that. Oh, wait. Savage says do not just walk there for the minecart thing. I just read it again and applied it to the current situation like an idiot. I'm so stupid. My bad. Like, actually an idiot. Whoops. I remember the context. Oh, like way too late. Oh, do this. It is a very funny bit though. Like, nah, just walk. Like, I mean, shit, I can. I got legs, but I ain't doing all that. Nah, I got something else. I'm gonna do my own thing. All right, let's get this dog out of here. As much as you're welcome on the screen spot, it's too late. Too late to apologize. Too late. Uh-oh. Can I? No, I cannot. Simply cannot. Damn. Defense just leveled up? Oh shit. Okay. I don't know what to do. Drink this. Oh my lord. I needed an extra inventory space. Womp womp. Jesus Christ. I guess I could have dropped any of the seeds worth less than the prayer pot. I don't think we're going to the monastery. I think we've established that we're just going to drink. Could have dropped this. I don't know. Whatever. It's too late now. We're gone now. Okay, we drop. Or get rid of these. Boop, boop, boop. Actually, those all go here. They go in the seed box. Oh, now that I think about it, I get a lot of seeds that I always put in the seed box rather than just the ones from the herb pouches. Or not herb pouches, the farming contract. That's it. I was just, you know what people hate most in this game? Not being able to teleport places. I'm sure sailing will be a hit. Yeah, no shit. Yeah, no shit. No shit. Can you imagine if they add like 300 locations in this game, none of which you can teleport to, all of which you can sail to? Fires? Oh, okay. We're chilling. We're actually vibing. Wait, what task was that? 129? Oh, so I fucked up. Whoops. Whoops. That's fine. We missed out on a few Slayer points, but we got a Slayer task or a Fire task. That's not the worst. So we don't need this and this and this. Definitely want that. We definitely want that. Don't need this or this. I think the Bone Crusher is okay, but I don't think we need it. We definitely want Proselyte. And Slayer Mask. You need a weapon. It's actually over here. Yeah, it is. Okay. No need for the wrench. Seems fine, I guess. Yep. Okay. Go. Oh, my health is low. My health is already low. Stop. Okay. This is okay. There's probably enough room. Oh, I'm wearing my Sunday finest. Oh man, now we actually fucking vibe though. Before we were just pretending to vibe. Now we have nothing but vibes. Oh yeah, you're not a real buyer. Best task. I mean, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Let me look at your cape, bro. Mythical cape. Probably gives better prayer bonus than what I've got. Ferocious gloves. I love that. Amulet of Torture, Dragon Defender, Slayer, Primordial Boots. Yeah, all that makes sense. Those Ferocious Gauntlets, though. I'm waiting. Speaking of strength. Maybe Crush. Try and get them a little more even. Better to Crush. It's better Crush bonus than the Fire Cape? Oh, wow. Huh. Did not know that shit. Am I actually leveling defense right now? It's crazy. Just burst. Inevitably, we're going to get a Dust Devil task. Ignore the defense level. We'll get that. That'll come in time. I feel like I look like a fucking goober. The Slayer mask is like very fucking strange. Oh, protection from melee. It's so funny that this thing has a spec, even though the spec literally doesn't matter at all, except in the story mission. They should upgrade this thing again, but just exclude these guys from the spec. Or maybe do include them, but make it so that the spec does something good, but that doesn't really matter. Like, I want like a prayer regeneration spec, but I don't know how, if there's a number that's like fair, or if it's just going to be busted no matter how low it is. Let's see. If you snipe a vampire, so you kill a Vire, this uses 10%. Okay, so it uses 10%. So when you kill a Vire, you can get, I don't know, 3 prayer points back. Something like that. That says, we never got you that cape, Rip. The mythical one? No. Was that, does that mean that it was in the cards? Like we can actually go and just do that? That's funny. All right, let's look at it. OSRS mythical. You can purchase from Jack at the Miss Guild for 10,000 coins. You just fucking buy it. It gives a +6 crush bonus, like you were saying. +1 prayer, +1 strength. Okay. And then Fire Cape gives +4 strength and +1 crush. So I'll hit harder, but they'll hit more frequently. I don't know how much +6 matters for accuracy. Yeah, you definitely just buy it after Dragon Slayer 2. I don't know. I don't know if I care about that. I don't know if I care about that. I get an extra prayer point on this Fire Cape too. Prayer bonus is a little low already, 24. Actually, 24 is pretty high, right? Sunfire Fanatic Cuirass. Or Cuirass? I don't know how to say it. It's that medieval shit. Cuirass. Cuirass? Cuirass. Cuirass. Cuirass, yeah. Got it. No, so it's on par with the Fire Cape with more prayer. The Fire Cape has more prayer. Oh, yeah, you mean if this guy has more prayer, then it's on par? That makes sense. Or this guy, I guess. Just this guy with it. I could see them being comparable. I don't think it matters very much. I think it's one of those things like, yeah, don't worry about it too much. Don't even think about it that much. You'll be just fine. Mostly good for the teleport. Ooh, it's got a teleport. Okay. Does it go to the Mist Guild? Use to teleport to the Mist Guild. Yes. Only when it's mounted, though? Cave provides unlimited free teleports to the guild. Okay, yeah. So yeah, that's interesting. The Mist Guild teleport. What does this do? That looks like a bank and an anvil. I don't know where the teleport exactly lands you. But it looks like there's a bunch of stuff that's nearby. So it's a pretty good little place. Bake, anvil, altar. Sure. Sure. It's fine. Alright. That was just good for rune crafting and skill necklace recharging. Yeah. I guess the main thing is that, like, otherwise this place is kind of a pain to get to. Let's prove it. It's like not that, but it's similar landmass to that. Still not that, but also similar to that. This? Yeah. Spirit tree. Oh, well, there's the spirit tree right there, so I guess actually not. Yeah, I don't know. Spirit tree's worse. I'll give it that. What the fuck? I just attacked that guy from so far away. Holy shit. What do you think I should eat today? So yesterday I had 4 burritos, 4 frozen burritos. And honestly, it was pretty fucking good. I was pretty fucking satisfied with that shit. I think we could do with vegetables. So I think maybe I've got some like family banquet meals or whatever. It's like, I don't know, fucking meatloaf or whatever. So I think I'm doing that, and then do some vegetables like broccoli and shit, basically, and then call it a meal. Frozen broccoli, carrots or whatever I've got, something like that. Corn. Basically the same thing that banquet will try to sell you all the time. Aro says, yeah, mainly what I use it for, the skill necklace recharge. Straight up, sounds pretty good. It'll be alright. It's not like good, right? It won't be good. It'll be fine. For a bachelor like your my man's, your guy, it's good enough. I feel like I would try more if I wasn't the only one eating. But since I am the only one eating, it's like whatever works. Just scrape it together. Gotta season it up. I mean, seasoning it would make it better, and I probably will do some, but whenever you get frozen shit, yeah, I got garlic powder. Yeah. I'm gonna use some of that shit. Don't worry. Yeah, don't worry about that. But what I'm saying is, like, the main thing that adds flavor to stuff like that is salt. And while salt is good, you don't want to have like a million pounds of salt, right? I don't even think salt is like bad for you. What the fuck is happening? This guy's attacking me. Oh my fucking god. This guy's attacking me. I was attacking them. This guy was attacking that guy, and that guy was attacking that guy. It was like a perfect 4-way swing. That was very, very fucking silly. I wonder, do I get this guy's stuff? I do not. Okay. Change places. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. But yeah, you're not wrong. Definitely seasoning helps tremendously with that kind of stuff. But ooh, nice 37. But at the same time, I don't know, man. I don't know if I can save it from how much salt it's going to have. I think it's just going to taste what it's going to taste like for the most part. Which is okay. I'm all right with that. It just needs to get by, you know? I just need to feel all right with it. Which, by the way, I wanted to get some ramen too. I think it's time to bring back ramen into my life, because it's nice, affordable, and consistent. And like, you can't go wrong with ramen. It's fine. It's a little salty too, but like, just eat it in moderation and it's fine. I feel like there's been a lot of studies like trying to prove that salt is like bad for you, bad for you. And all of them have been like inconclusive. They've all been like, oh, I mean, it's like maybe not the best, but like only if you eat a ton of it or whatever. Like it's always been like a fucking shrug, even though people act like salt is like fucking terrible. And that's why there's so many low sodium products or whatever. It's like, seems like it's mostly just vaporware. Pyro says, I mean, that's fair. Just some sustenance. You can also change ramen up. Add an egg or 2 in the ramen. Yes, an egg helps tremendously. Question, when do you add the egg? Do you boil the egg, and then after the egg is finished cooking, use the water that you use to boil the egg to cook the ramen? Do you cook the ramen by boiling it completely, then add a raw egg to it? Or do you separately cook an egg and ramen? You see what I'm saying? Like, just completely separately from each other. And even then, do you fry the egg? How do you add egg to ramen? How do you add egg to ramen? I think it said egg to ramen, whatever. Or egg to ramen, whatever. How do you do it? How do you do it? Because I know people be like eating eggs raw and shit. I've never done that. Pyro says, it depends on the person. I usually microwave my ramen, so for the last minute it's cooking, I just crack the egg in it. Oh, okay. I've never microwaved ramen, really. I mean, I've probably done it before, but for the most part, I use stove. and boil the water and shit. When I boil my water, I fry the egg on the side. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what I was envisioning in my mind, is just doing them separate. But the only reason is because I wouldn't want the egg to get like, I wouldn't want to add the egg to water, but I don't feel like that's an issue. Like you could probably boil the egg, boil a cracked egg in water. It's probably okay. Right? Like I don't see how that would be an issue. It's just, the problem is just like straining it would be like maybe weird. Pyro says over easy would be my preference. Gotta let that yolk mix in the ramen. Interesting. I've never really been like, I've never been particular about eggs, and I've also not had a lot of experience with like intentionally cooking eggs in different ways. Over easy, over hard, sunny side up type shit. You know what I mean? Like I've never really put much time or stock into it. Let's see. What is eggs over easy? Unlike sunny side up eggs, which are only cooked on one side and never flipped, over easy eggs are flipped so that they're cooked on both sides. The easy refers to the doneness of the yolk. It means that they're still runny, although you can always cook the eggs longer for over medium, over hard. I think over medium is fucking made up, but I get it. Okay. So I usually cook them over hard then. Sunny side up, I get. That's fine too. Over easy to me is the same as over easy ultimately. Like it's very scarcely different. Not substantially different. But I get it. All right. Runny yolk. Sure. Scrambled, obviously, easy. What else is there? I think I had some damage on them. It's fine. Can't matter. Ooh, nice 32. Pyro says poached eggs cracked into boiling water. Those are good too. Poached eggs. Poached egg is an egg that has been cooked outside the shell by poaching, as opposed to simmering or boiling. The method of preparation can yield more delicately cooked eggs than cooking at higher temperatures, such as with boiling water. Poached eggs can be served in several dishes. Okay. That did not make it clear to me at all. It's like, oh yeah, all you got to do is poach it. And I'm like, okay, cool. That's the thing that I was fucking looking up. So could you tell it to me in any words? Poached eggs, Wikipedia. The egg is cracked into a cup or bowl of any size and then gently slid into a pan or water at approximately 75 degrees and cooked until the egg white is mostly solidified, but the yolk remains soft. That just sounds like sunny side up. In countries that mandate universal salmonella vaccination for hens, eating eggs with runny yolk is considered safe. Salmonella vaccination for hens. A complicated way of over easy. Okay, so it's the same. That's what you're telling me. Okay. Like you could call it whatever you want to call it, unless it's substantially different in a way that I can tell. It's just gonna be the same to me. Yeah. Like you gotta sell me on how it's different, or I'm not gonna believe that it's different. That's just the reality that we live in. Okay, so I don't know if I would really cook an egg in water, a cracked egg in water. That seems kind of crazy to me. Are our eggs salmonella vaccinated? Are U.S. hens salmonella vaccinated? Rune arrows, gold, rune dagger. What the fuck, man? Just say yes or no. Jesus. Why do I have to read a fucking article to know the answer to this question? It's a very simple question. The world is like, you need to fucking vaccinate this shit for it to be safe. Is it safe or is it not? That is all I need to know. Everything else is bullshit. God damn it, man. Fucking US. Okay, how about US egg, runny egg yolk, runny egg yolk. And I was gonna say, oh, well, it varies by the fucking state that you're in and time of day that you bought the eggs. Is it safe to eat runny eggs in America? The FDA says to cook eggs until both the yolk and the whites are firm. And if you're planning on consuming raw or undercooked eggs, make sure they've been pasteurized, meaning that they've been rapidly heated and held at a minimum required temperature for a specific time to destroy bacteria. Okay, I think all of our eggs are pasteurized, except for like eggs that you like buy from someone. Yeah, which is why we have to have our eggs refrigerated. A lot of places don't have pasteurized eggs. Wait, does that mean that pasteurization is the same thing? Because that sounds like it would be different. Hold up. Hold up. Pasteurized eggs for salmonella. But using pasteurized eggs and cooking them thoroughly reduces your chances of getting sick from eating eggs, per the CDC. And cooking them thoroughly. How common is salmonella for pasteurized eggs? Eggs washed and sanitized at the processing plant. The Center for Disease Control estimates that 1 in every 20,000 eggs are contaminated with salmonella. Persons infected with salmonella may experience diarrhea, fever, normal temps. So pasteurized eggs can have salmonella, but it is pretty fucking unlikely. Oh my fucking god. So it's 1 in 20K to get salmonella, which is not like the worst thing in the world, but it's definitely not a fun time. Okay, cool. Cool. Haro says, well, it says in more of an egg shape rather than spreading out more flat. So aesthetics, I guess. It's definitely not like raw. I hear what you're saying. Yeah, I think it's probably fine. I'm not sure if your egg yolk is runny. I don't know how like unsafe needs to be. It's one of those things, like in theory, right? You can eat like just straight up raw meat and not be sick. It's possible for that to happen, right? It's just more likely to make you sick if it's raw, right? That's kind of the long and the short of it, right? That's why we cook it, because it makes it not just taste better, but also more safe to eat, right? But you could just be lucky as well. So it's one of those things where it's like, I guess, whatever. Pasteurized eggs have been heated to a high enough temperature for long enough to kill salmonella. What the fuck do you mean, CDC? Oh my fucking God. You're just, now I'm just getting mixed messages. Now you're pissing me off. Whatever. I don't care anymore. We're not learning shit today. We've learned nothing. I've become stupider now. God damn it, man. God damn it. Is there anything else that I want to take away from that? Adding egg seems like a good choice for ramen. Seems like a good choice. Adding vegetables is also a good choice for ramen, but at a certain point, right? When you're dealing with instant ramen, right? Adding things to it is like putting a very long tail on a very small kite. Like it doesn't really make sense to dress up your instant ramen with like all the dressings and, you know, intricacies. Like it's still gonna be instant ramen, bro. You know what I mean? Like after a certain point, you need to have better base ingredients to justify, you know, the fresh spring onions and, you know what I mean? Like it just doesn't make sense to do all that. You know, your fucking bamboo shoots or whatever. Like you're doing too much. You're doing too much for instant ramen. That's all I'm trying to say. That's all I'm really trying to say. But maybe egg is enough. Maybe egg is enough without being too much. Power's like, how dare you? How dare you? I'm going maximum extra. I mean, you can do whatever you want to do. I'm not upset. But you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to over-engineer the meal that you're making, I think, right? Like, if it's a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, just have the peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You don't need to do anything to it. It's the peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Like, you're good, right? Actually, I say that, I kind of lied a little bit. Hear me out. So two options. I'm going to present you with two options. Number one, slightly microwaved peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Slightly microwaved. Very good. Highly recommend. Number two, frozen peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Frozen, you have to do light on the peanut butter, light on the jelly, light on both of them. Microwaved, you have to be light on the peanut butter. Very important to be light on the peanut butter. That shit's gonna be soupy and it's gonna get everywhere, right? Jelly is usually fine. You're usually okay with that. It'll soak into the bread. It'll be okay. And when I say lightly microwaved, we're talking like 10, 15 seconds. Doesn't need to be more than that. You'll be fine. You don't want it hot. You want it just warm. You want to know that it was in the microwave. You know what I'm saying? That's all you need. Just a little bit. Pyro says, I've added mushrooms. I've let you use ramen to make a full Asian dish. I mean, yeah, no, instant ramen isn't like a bad ingredient. Don't get it twisted. But I'm like, after a certain point, I feel like you should reassess what it is, why you're using the instant ramen instead of like a thing that's more suited to the task. You know what I mean? That's all that I'm really saying. Also, I've gotten 0 herbs from these motherfuckers so far. 0. Which is like, okay, I just, you know, there was a time when I thought maybe I was going to use this herb stack, and that time seems to be fucking in the past at this point. I was just, yeah, fair point. I would say slightly heated peanut butter jelly. Yes. Slightly heated. Which, by the way, there's like Uncrustables. Smucker's has like Uncrustables or whatever. They come frozen. Microwave those motherfuckers. Like, easy. Microwave it. Easy. Done. Don't wait for it to melt. Just microwave it. You can have it frozen. It's a little too thick to have frozen, in my opinion. You probably don't want it frozen. But microwave it. That's the answer. Easy. And Pyro says, oh, I have, and they're delicious. Yeah, see, then you know. Then you know. You know. You know exactly why. What else was there that I've done? Nothing comes to mind. I haven't had bread in a long time. Like purchased just like bread for sandwiches. I've had like burgers and stuff. So like I've had bread, but like I haven't like had bread that I could use for things to cook things. It's just what isn't a thing in my diet. I just don't have bread anymore. I just don't buy it. And I didn't buy bread last time I went grocery shopping either. So we're not going to have bread for like a good 2 or 3 weeks. If I have anything to say about it. Trying to chill out, relax. I got a bunch of frozen stuff. Got all kinds of frozen pizzas, a couple pies. Man, I'm chilling right now. I'm actually chilling. What's up, Anubis? What's going on? We're absolutely vibing as if you couldn't tell. We have absolutely nothing going on. All we're doing is firing it up, man. We need combat levels. So specifically, we want these numbers to say 80. But we're chilling right now. Says, man says I ain't leaving unless I have to. Yeah, you're goddamn right. You're goddamn right. And I do need to leave at some point, but it's not anytime soon. Not now. I just got groceries, man. I just got groceries. I'm chilling right now. And I didn't get any of the my good stuff. I'm not gonna cook like anything proper. I was going to. Oh no, wait. I did get salad, so I can make my tuna salad. And actually, I should make that like today, even maybe. Yeah, maybe that's a today thing, because salad starts to go on you pretty fast, and I got a lot of it, an abnormally large amount of it, so I should probably take care of it soon. Yeah. Ooh. Ow. Dude, fuck me up. The 13 hurt. What a cool task. Well, not like cool, but like what a good task. Nothing but vibes and energy from top to bottom. All we're doing, waiting for good shit to drop. Like experience mostly, to be honest. Mostly just experience. Carlos says, I do the same when I'm home. I'll get stuff to cook for like 2 weeks and I'm good. I ain't leaving. Yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. Nah. I try to drive pretty commonly, like once a week at least, for the car. Make sure the car's okay. But other than that, nah. I'm not leaving for nothing if I can help it. Oh man, I got that cursed rune too. That yellow light. That yellow light that says, hey man, you need to put some money into me. And I'm like, bruh. All right. So I gotta stop by someplace, make them plug their little device in. Anubis says, you work from home? Sure. We'll say that, sure. I don't leave is the answer that you're looking for. That's all that matters. I don't leave if I can help it, brother. All right. Do some high alchemy. I really need more prayer points. And I would like to kill this guy first. Ooh, nice, perfect. Ooh, big hit there too. All right. Now we're chilling. So 37 becomes 74, which is not quite half of 150. So it's at most a 5 hit, or at best a 5 hit KO. It can't be any less than that. 4 is barely not enough to clear. What are those kicks? Echo boots. All right, hold on. Echo boots. For prayer, huh? Ooh. They have good defensive bonus, but no offensive bonus. Well, +3 strength, I guess. What am I rocking? +4? Okay. So their defensive bonus is better, but my offensive bonus is better. And they have +4 prayer, and I have probably +0. Yeah, +0. Yeah. Okay. I mean, if you're trying to chill, makes sense. I don't think I'm chilling, as you can see. Well, maybe you can't see. I do kind of have the proselyte. Anubis is not sure the prayer matters when you have an altar 2 feet away. Yeah, I'm running proselyte to make it a little bit better, but I could probably switch back. The altar is right there after all. It's just a matter of how frequently I want to check it. And like, does 30 seconds more or 30 seconds less of prayer matter? Probably not, right? Most people do run proselyte here, it seems like. Just to be more chill. Then I'm like, I'm here. I'm doing nothing but paying attention to this. Oh god. No, come out. Out, yeah. That was kind of a mistake. Okay. Come out. It's so easy to trap this dude behind the wall when I'm not trying to. And then every time I try to do it, I fuck it up. Jesus Christ. All right. There we go. Let's try this. Significantly less prayer. Max hit didn't go up as far as this thing is concerned. Oh, so it depends on how active you want to be, because it's like another minute or so of prayer. Yeah, exactly. But I'm like here, you know what I mean? I'm like actually vibing. So like, I don't think it actually matters. I think I'm fine. Yo, did all 3 of these dudes like roll up on me all at the same time? That's crazy. I thought that somebody brought them here, but no, they're just here. I definitely did that in time and it somehow didn't count, and I don't know why. Anubis says, every time I want to do some AFK stuff, I end up just watching my character. Yeah, it sounds like you don't really want to do AFK stuff, to be honest. RuneScape is the best game to play while playing other games. Just start playing a new game. If you play a gacha on your phone. Oh Lord, please don't. God bless. I know I've done my time in the gacha mine, that's for fucking sure. And I'm not going back. I mean, I might go back to the game, but I'm not spending any more money on it. That's for fucking sure. Had it up to here with that bullshit. I got out. I was like, you know what? The thing that I enjoy the most about this gacha game is hanging out with these guys that also play this gacha game. So I'm going to stop playing it. Like the gacha game itself has like no innate appeal. It's just a thing that I do. It's just, I'm just filling time. And Lord knows I fucking have time. I stream 50 hours a week. I definitely got time. All right. Go here. Trade places. Oh, I was not paying enough attention. Okay. I knew I needed to do it soon. I did not realize that I was too late. Whoops. What if I use this vampire dust on the fucking ground? Are we actually going to get this task done? There's like 220 of these bastards, so we only got like 60 done? I don't know, maybe not. We got like an hour and a half left to stream-ish.
Follow along and come along with me.
Oh, thanks for the follow, the Anubis. What kind of stuff have you been doing? You didn't actually give me any examples of AFK stuff. Ara says, should totally just collect all that dust so you don't have to buy any for sepulchral grind later. I mean, you're not wrong in a way, but at the same time, I can just buy it. In fact, I think I already have it, or at least I had it. It's just not that worth it. Anubis says, I'll just do Unforced and Wintertot. Wintertot is not that AFK. Maybe if you're doing it solo, it's like not very AFK at all, though. Generally, I would say. Fuck, man. Yeah, I can hear you on the forestry events. Are you just fishing for that pet? The what is it? Fox? Which is also a raccoon, I guess. Kind of. I says, okay, Panda, perks of normie life. Excuse me, that's main life to you, all right? Just because you chose to be an iron, all right, doesn't make me a normie, all right? You're the weirdo. Yeah. Wait, you can do damage with these things? The echo boots? What the fuck? And a passive effect in which the boots deal 1 damage, recoil damage to attacking player in a 3x3 area around the player. Jesus. So they're like little mini baby recoil. Weird. Nimbus was doing wood cutting on main just for some AFK stuff and Wintertot on my Iron Man. Oh, I see. Yeah, I think I might do some wood cutting myself. I'm gonna do Soloceps though, which is probably the least AFK that you could do for wood cutting experience. Unless you count Wintertot, I guess. Like, it technically does have wood cutting experience. It's just not very much and it's not very good. But yeah. I'm probably gonna do some of that. Soloceps. Because I don't have anything better to do for wood cutting. And I'm gonna be a member, right? So might as well do it as quickly as I can. Kind of the idea. Get some lamps for bonus experience. Feed that into Slayer, I guess. At least until I get to the point where I stop needing more Slayer experience. Which is probably like 90 something. Maybe even like 91. I was gonna say 94 because I think that's what you need for one of the diaries, but I think it's boostable. So it's probably not actually 94. But whatever, 90-ish. Until then, lamps I think still belong to Slayer. Eventually though, I mean, with any luck, we'll do this. Get agility. Old sepulcher style. Oof. It's gonna be a long grind. But honestly, after everything else that we'll do for the diaries, maybe it'll be fine. Pyros is 95 Slayer, kill a Hydra. Yeah, it's boostable though, right? So it's fine. I think it is. I think the other thing isn't boostable, but I think that one is boostable. Like to get a Hydra task, you have to be 95, but you can kill a Hydra if you just, I think it is. Let's look. Let's look at what it says. Who is that? Who says to do such things? Certainly not Falador, right? There's a non-task area. Yeah. Certainly not the desert. Maybe 3 Slayer for the Feminic. Certainly not this. Clearly not Karamja. Definitely not Lumbridge. Corend? Yeah, Corend. Okay, we have to kill a Hydra. 95 boostable. Yes. It's boostable. So you just need to enter the Slayer dungeon, enter the Hydra area, kill that fucker. Easy. Yeah, doesn't look bad at all. Sometimes Questopper will say that it's not boostable in the top. That doesn't matter. You need to go to the actual task itself. 87 woodcutting for boost. Only 87? I mean, 87 is still a lot, but only 87 seems pretty low, honestly. I thought that there would be a much higher task. Is that for that one diary? Or is that the most that you need? That's surprisingly low. I think we're done with crafting. Crafting and fire making. Crafting and fire making. And that's why those two skills are... Can I go here? No, shit. It's fine. I have to kill that guy later, but whatever. Oh, thanks. I got griefed by this dude. Or jacked, I guess. For the corn one? I see. Pyro says chop redwood. Technically, you could get that at 85 with a stew, but no thanks. Yeah, it's not the worst if you have a wily cat. But yeah, I would rather not fuck around with all that myself. Chopping a redwood for 80 at 90 or whatever doesn't seem the worst, which is to say at 87 doesn't seem the worst. But yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot to have to grind out for someone like me with the levels that I currently have. Because I haven't really touched woodcutting except when I did solo steps recently, because I was done with all the requirements that I needed until Song of the Elves, right? I just didn't need to do anything woodcutting for so long. And it's just gonna be that for a while, like basically just solo steps for, I don't know, a week or whatever. Well, solo steps plus Vorkath in order to buy bonds, I guess. There's gonna be a bunch of bullshit. It's just a bunch of bullshit for ages and ages or whatever. Like nothing difficult, just like a bunch of content that like I need to farm out in order to have the levels that I need in order to get the elite diary done or whatever, basically. And then just seed Vorkath in between to get more combat levels and more money, most importantly. Lots of Slayer for the same reason. The Slayer in theory is supposed to earn me money. We'll see if it actually does, but in theory it's supposed to. Uber says the plus 5 with the stew sucks though, especially if you're unlucky with the redwood. Yeah, no, if you're chopping it and you just don't hit it, Yeah. Yeah, if you just don't hit it, it's bad. Arrow says it's even given my iron a ton of gold, to be fair. Oh, Slayer? Yeah. I mean, yeah, no, it's not giving me no gold. It's not nothing. It's mostly up to the task. You just need a good task. And there are good tasks out there. I blocked Black Demons, so demonic gorillas don't count, right? To me, it has to be a combination of like not terrible and also good task. Or not terrible and money, I mean. If it's not terrible, meaning that I can do it without being in pain, and if it earns me money, then I'm down. But even if it loses me money, as long as it's a good enough experience, I'm down. Like, if it's a cannon task, I'm probably down. Cannon tasks are kind of lit. Multi-combat cannon tasks, if that isn't clear. Single target cannon tasks are fucking terrible. Like Pyrofiends, fuck Pyrofiends. Blood Velds are sick. Dagonoths are sick. Fires is okay. Mostly because it's very consistent. And there's free prayer here. That's most of the reasons why I'm okay with the fire task in particular, to be honest. Also, it has the potential for big money, I guess. I didn't like Hellhounds. I'm gonna be honest. I only ever did them in Cortland. They were okay though. They just seemed a little tanky. Same for Aberrant Specters. They're a little tanky for the value that you're getting out of them, which is low. Compared to like Anko. Anko are great because they're low enough health and they are actually even burstable. Dust Devils is a fantastic task. It's just better Anko. Anku. And then what else? There's a few good tasks. None of them come to mind, I guess, though, at the moment. So there's definitely a few good ones. I don't love gargoyles, but it's okay. It's an okay task. I've gotten 2 granite mauls from them, though. Maybe I should like them better than I do. Savage says, what level do you unlock next? Because they're great. Can I check? $80. So one more. Next, then Abyssal Demons. Cave Kraken, Dark Beasts. I don't know if I want to do Dark Beasts, but in theory I can unlock them. That's a notable enemy to unlock at least. Cerberus, Smoke Devils, and Hydra. Okay. Better Smoke Devils, basically. Smoke Devils or Dust Devils? I don't know how good Smoke Devils are. I don't know anything about them. Dust Devils I have done a lot. Dust Devils I see. Yeah, I have no idea how good Smoke Devils are. The only Smoke Devils I know are the ones in the Smoke Dungeon or whatever. And we weren't allowed to fight them, obviously. For all I know, they're fucking terrible, though. I mean, they weren't in a burstable zone, so they can't be good. Dust. Or no, Smoke Devil. No, average value is 4,300. That's not terrible. I think that's worse, but worse than Dust Devils, but it's not terrible. They have a lot of health, 185. Smoke Devils is actually worth doing the boss. Oh, there's a Smoke Devil boss. I see. Oh, that's where you get occult necklaces from. I see. Wow. It's actually very common. Holy shit. Is this a boss? No. 1 in 500 for an occult necklace? Alright. That seems very good. Holy shit. It's just really fucking expensive, or it's really hard to like. Not expensive. It's only 800k, so it's not really expensive, but it's really high level Slayer. But like, if you could get everybody in your group iron an occult necklace, they will be fucking grateful for that shit. Holy shit, that's a huge buff. Oh, perfect. You keep giving me full adamant. Well, just the body and the pants, I guess. So missing the helmet and the shield and the sword, but whatever. Yeah, looks mostly the same. Other than the occult necklace and the rune plate body or whatever that is. Dragon chain body, excuse me. 200k is what it is. The thermonuclear smoke devil is the boss monster, huh? Okay, what do we got? Average value is 23k. That's not terrible. It's only a little bit tankier. Okay. Can only be attacked during a smoke devil task. To the exception of one kill for the Western Province's Diary. Interesting. This is the only monster to drop the smoke battle staff or jar of smoke and pet smoke devil. Oh wow. You can always walk through other players. Wow. And you can't use cannon. Okay. So you just like kill it? It's just like, yeah, no, it's a boss. The way you kill it is by attacking it. You just freeze the boss, then try it at him until he dies. If you do it right, you take 0 damage. Okay. Okay. I mean, that's kind of what it sounded like. It's like you just simply kill him and then he dies. Yeah. They didn't explain shit. They were just like, yeah, man, whatever. Oh, there's a strategy guide elsewhere. I see. I kind of expected it to be like, oh yeah, and this is how you do it. Only attacks with a typeless magical ranged attack. Protection pairs don't have an effect. Magical range means that the attack accuracy is decided by the ranged attack bonuses of the thermonuclear smoke devil and the magic defenses of the player. Max hit of the attack is 8. The attack is very accurate and has attack speed of 2 ticks. Attack range is 8 tiles. So it's massive range. Not a huge amount of damage, but very, very fast. And don't get fucked, idiot. Just kill him. Okay. Alright, cool. There's like 4 different methods apparently. They're saying you can blood barrage it, you can save spot it, you can redemption it, you can walk under it, and you can play your own home and Narda it. Whatever the fuck that means. As long as you are 8 tiles away, it's free. Oh, I see. Well, best in slot is clearly this shadow, so I don't know if I want to fight this dude until I get my shadow from TOA. As much as I would love to fight it before then, I think it's only going to be possible with the best gear possible. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm gearing up for Vardorvis, why don't I gear up for this fucking guy? Tormented bracelet? What the fuck even is this? Oh, right. It's the bonus magic damage bracelet. I forgot about that. Should I get those? T-bow for Kraken boss? Wait, what? Nobody uses the T-bow for Kraken. I thought people used magic against Kraken. Hold up. Is that real? I've never heard somebody say T-bow before. Never. I don't even see it recommended on the wiki, to be honest. What is he weak to? His defensive stats actually very high versus magic, or very high versus range. It's actually high versus magic too, but you just can't hit him with melee. So. That was just, if you don't have best in spot, why even try? Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Am I wrong? Stop booing me, I'm right. Yo, what if we got 80 strength today? What if we finish this fire task getting 80 strength and then transition cleanly into a dust devil task where we got 80 defense? We just bursted a dust devil task until we got 80 defense. Wouldn't that be sick? That's a fantasy world that doesn't exist, but it would be sick. That was just the trick with Kraken, is to find the Iron Man and tank gear and out DPS him. Don't you just need to do 1 damage? Literally just 1 is all it needs. All you need to do. And just wait for Saku to start doing it and hit that motherfucker 1 time. Here's this. Yeah, I'd leave after 1 damage. Oh, yeah. So as soon as you do damage, so you have to do the last point of damage. That's all. How long? So if you do 1 damage to something that an iron was fighting, they obviously don't get the stuff. Does that mean that you do get the stuff, or do you have to wait? Like, how does that work? If I'm griefing an iron, do I have to wait for the drops, or do I get the drops instantly? Savage says, bring darts and world hop when they're not looking. Yeah, no shit. You scout for someone who's doing it. You world hop so they think that you've left, right? You wait for, I don't know, like 1.5 minutes, 1 minute and 20 seconds or whatever, about the amount of time it would take for them to get it clear. You come back, you hit it, you snipe it. Yeah, you leave so they think that they're safe staying in the world. and then you come back when they least expect it. Log in under them, easy game. Yeah, exactly. It's Kraken, right? So you don't even move. Obviously, you log in under them. Do you like take damage from Kraken in an AoE? Is it like a boss thing, or is it player jack? Is it multi-combat, I guess is what I'm saying? Like when you log in under them, are they gonna see your health bar with theirs? Or is there like literally no way for them to know unless they right click on themselves? Okay, I guess we can get this prayer. Oh, actually. Shit. Keeps running out. Oh, did I ever scroll down to S levels? Probably not. Yoskotizo, Sporty, Enku, Grasks. Grasks are pretty good too, actually. Dust levels, there they are. That's a good ass task. Why are there so many fucking people here now? God damn. There we go. Savage says, when Kraken decides to do damage every 10 minutes, maybe they could tell. Wait, are you saying that Kraken literally just doesn't do damage to you at all during the fight? Holy shit. That's very funny. That's very, very funny. Holy shit. I thought the thing about Kraken was that he was just like, oh my god, they drop herbs. Holy shit. Oh, that was a sneeze. God, I was so surprised I sneezed. Can't believe that shit. All right, do this. How many herbs have I gotten from buyers? 4. I've gotten 4 herbs from buyers out of 512 of them. Savage says it's literally a broken boss they refuse to fix. Yeah. I knew that it was broken. I didn't realize it was broken in that way, though. All right, how rare is this fucking herb drop? Firewatch Sentinel. One in 300. 1 in 93 of rolling on the table. So 1 in 100 to roll on the table. 1 in 372 to get the Guam herbs. What do I got? 1 Guam leaf and 3 Harlander. 1 in 850. Jesus. I'm like remarkably lucky to have 3 1 in 850. 1 Guam leaf is like roughly on rate, but that's like a remarkable amount of Harlanders. And only Harlanders. They drop all kinds of shit. They drop Guam, Marinsil, Taroman, Harlander, Ranar, Irite, Avanto, Quam, Candentine, Lantidime, and Dwarf. So like everything but Torch Soul, basically. Torch Soul. Good lord, look at all this fucking stuff they drop. God damn, these fires are nuts. And none of it matters except for the blood shard. There were 4K each without considering the blood shard. With the blood shard, it's 8.7. Which, by the way, thank you, Wiki, for telling me what the average is with and without the blood shard, because that's what actually fucking matters. God damn. I want to know how much money I can expect to fucking take home, not how much money I'll get if I win the lottery on average. 1 in 1,500? Actually, that's not that many. We're actually due. We're actually due. Not at all. We have 3 times as many buyers. But with streamer luck, we're due, if you think about it. I haven't gotten it yet in the drop, and it can drop here. So if you think about it as the 50-50 that it actually is in reality, I'm due, right? I didn't get it last time, so I should get it this time because it can drop. Wait, you can get the full adamant set. You can get the helmet and the kite shield. Oh no, wait, that's a rune helmet and rune kite shield. Never mind. Okay. Well, you can get a mixed armor set. So that's something. Fuck. Like I got stuck on a flag. I guess these guys are just like moving in. They're gonna be here for the rest of their fucking lives. This guy's doing a Slayer task, right? Yeah. Is a black Slayer mask from KBD? Surely, right? Hourly profit is 600K an hour for this? Jesus. Hard clue scroll. No thanks. No fucking thanks. Oh, you know what? Motherfucker. Remember, just say nay to gambling. All right. Cool. All right. As I was. As we were. God wills it. Versus Gamba addiction cured. You're welcome, brother. Looking out for you as best I can, man. As best I can, brother. That's all I can do from here. The rest is up to you. Did I get 140K so far? God damn. Then again, I've been here for, I don't know, 40 minutes. So I'm like well under rate, I guess, for 600K an hour. Still, not bad. That's some money. This is some dash. It's not counting what I deposited earlier too, so it's probably closer to 200K. Go down. Go down. Why? Why do you live? Why? Why must I suffer? Thank you. Shit. Guy was just selfish at that point. You should think about my clear speed, my kill rate. I hit that motherfucker for 0 like 6 goddamn times. Maybe I do need more accuracy. Time for that Avernick defender. I wonder why people don't hang out over here. I mean, obviously you can't pull them in, but like, it's not terrible, right? I'd rather be next to the altar. Oh, well, that's it. Is that they want to be as AFK as possible? I don't mind pulling him this way. Nah, this guy's for me. You don't deserve that guy. Did these things just lose 121 gold in value? I think they did. Oh, my foot pedal didn't work, and I don't know why. I think it's broken. Just terrible. Might have to try that new thieving method, though. I don't know if it's any good. But the Varlamore one or whatever, the breaking and entering. Let's go on a little bit of an adventure here, there, and everywhere. Oh, okay. Thanks for the warning, game. Nice, got him. Oh, well, that's fine too. Oh, somebody asked me a question. I could have answered it sooner, but now that I'm doing buyers, I feel like I can do it pretty easily without interrupting my flow. Okay. Hold up, one last thing. Just, I guess, assisting with networking, weirdly enough, is what's happening. One of my, an artist that I've done work with asked me about other artists that I've done work with. It's kind of a weird thing, in a way, but wait, 38. My strength didn't go up. Why is my max hit higher now? Oh, fuck, too late. All right, so waiting until 1 is clearly not the answer. Maybe 2. 3 obviously was fine. All right. Now we vibe. We murder vampires. We make money. We drop this bark on the fucking ground where it belongs. Or, I guess, bark is for whatever. It doesn't belong in my fucking pockets. That's for fucking sure. Now, I should have kept track of how many zombies, how many buyers I've killed, so I could have an idea of how long it's going to take for me to actually finish this task. I have no fucking idea. It'd be cool if we could finish at least this one task. And I guess that would be fine. I think I would settle for that. I would hate to do this task for, I don't know, the next hour and then not get it done by the time that we end stream and have to do this next time we pick up. That happens a decent amount with buyers, though. I've noticed, for whatever reason, buyers in particular, it seems like we end up yeah, we end up with a decent amount of like we've ended stream and on buyers and started another, well, not started another stream with buyers, but we've ended stream on buyers and then come back to the buyer task later a few times, maybe 2 or 3. Just a slow task, I guess. I have a decent amount of health and this weapon's pretty bad, so it's probably why. Abernic Defender, huh? Do you think I should like get that sooner rather than later? I feel like it will help with I mean, it definitely will help with Vorkath, right? And that's kind of what it boils down to, right? If I can spend the money helping with Vorkath, I should do that. Anything to make my Vorkath clears better. And at some point that's going to count as like defensive gear as well, but I think offensive gear is the right answer for now. Man, I've been using this fighter's body for so long. Fighter torso. And honestly, I'm glad that we got as much value out of it, because at the time it was hell to like wrap up. Ow. Fucked me up. Oh, what do you have to say about these guys? Deadly blood-sucking vampire. Yeah, sure is. Not gonna say you're wrong. Maybe my max hits higher because of the gear that I'm using. That's kind of a shame in a way though. Like, damn, my gear only gives me like basically one max hit. I mean, I only switched my body and pants, I guess, so. Because I shouldn't expect a world of difference. Yeah, no, being able to do 50 with the Dragon Hunter Lance plus the combat potion, or the, what is that? The Moon's Dungeon tonics? That shit is great. I mean, I could just have a combat potion right now. I could just drink it, I'm sure, but like, it seems extremely wasteful. I would really rather not, I think. Especially since this is like the way that you do it. Despite being invulnerable to any damage from a Saradomin Godsword, special attacks will still heal and restore prayer points as if they would have dealt damage. Oh wow. So the Godswords can restore prayer. Interesting. Or one of them, at least. All right. The Saradomin Godsword. Choose 50% of the spec. Accuracy's doubled, and you gain health and hit and prayer points equal to 50% and 25% of the damage dealt, respectively. Oh wow. Okay, so it'll give you a decent amount. It won't give you like an amazing amount, but it'll give you a decent amount. Yeah, I definitely sniped this guy. And if they wanted it, they should have acted like it. That's fine. We can fight this one instead. Oh, fuck. I maybe should not just let it hit me, because I am going to die if it hits me 3 times. Well, I can die. I guess I wouldn't necessarily die. Not in that much danger. This, we drop this. $58,000. I feel like we've been getting a lot of strength experience. Yeah, how are we doing? Ooh, the overall levels today are very, very low. But we've gotten 124,000 strength experience. That's not bad. Slayer's much lower. Not terribly surprising. Yeah, not a lot of experience was had today. Yo, are there more people? No, this is actually slightly fewer people. But like, damn guys. Wait, why are these numbers so different? I thought the defense was going to be higher. Something I did today gave me a lot of attack experience and nothing else. Don't know. Wasn't Barbarian Assault. Oh yeah, we did Barbarian Assault most of the day. Of course our experience rates are fucking low. There's no experience to be earned there. Shut this door myself. Nice. I thought I might have clicked on the altar on accident, but no, it was fine. Hitting a zero never doesn't feel bad. It always feels bad. Every single time. Every single time, dude. Even hitting low feels bad sometimes, but hitting zero is like, damn. And that's like basically exclusively a RuneScape thing. Hitting zeros is just not a thing in most MMOs. Not at all. Like, even if you're like way under leveled and hitting something way higher level than you, usually you'll still hit something like one. Yo, that baseline for a second actually spooked me. I was like, yo, did something change? Like, but no, it's just the same song. Let's do the Lament of Mireditch. In keeping with the theme of Darkmire. I'm really looking forward to the Sins of the Father quest line continuing, by the way. I really do want to know what happens next. I'm curious. A lot of the quest lines, like, overall, the like plot and stuff doesn't matter very much to me. But I don't know. Ooh, how many God Swords are there? 3, 4, 5? Okay. So I know what the AGS is. I know what the BGS is. And the SGS. So the Armadillo God Sword and the Zamorak God Sword. So we're missing Guthix is the main one, huh? Because the gods that I'm aware of, there's the 3 big ones, Guthix, Saradomin, and Zamorak, right? And then there's the 3 secondary ones with Bandos, Amardill, and Zaros, right? I think that those are the only 6 gods that come to mind. Okay, so Armadillo and Zamorak. Zamorak Godsword has a special attack, Ice Cleave, which consumes 50% of the energy, doubles its accuracy, and increases max hit by 10%, like all the rest. It freezes the rocket in place for 19.2 seconds. Same duration as Ice Barrage. Okay. Okay. I don't know why you would want this. It's very important in Castle Wars, I guess, but you can freeze somebody with your spec. I feel like I would rather just freeze them with Ice Barrage instead, but you know, whatever. I'm sure there's a reason for it. Okay. Unlike all God Swords, the Armadillo God Sword has a special attack, the Judgment. Or no, sorry, like all of them. In addition to double accuracy, it inflicts damage with a 37.5% higher maximum hit than a normal attack. Okay. Sure. Consuming 50%. The Judgment is capable of dealing a very large amount of damage. Under ideal circumstances, potentially can deal over 70 to a monster with a special attack, or just over 90 when utilizing the effects of Black Mask or a Castle Wars bracelet. Because of this, it is very popular for many combat situations. It's the big fuck off one. I see. What's up, Saku? What's going on, man? We're still doing Virus. We're still doing Slayer. We're hanging out. We're vibing. We need our 79s to become 80s. That's what's really going on here. But we're also potentially going to get dollars. That would be cool, right? Yeah, God Swords are cool and all, but they seem like mostly gimmicks and special animations than like, well, I guess they are their specs, right? Like as a weapon, like nobody uses it, but as a spec, it's fine. I mean, honestly, as a weapon, I guess it's fine too. It's just that there's a better option for a weapon, is what it comes down to. Right? Like you would just use a fang instead or whatever. Miss Suck says, hey Pampo, what is the beer going for 1.6 right now? Oh, Chef's Delight. It might not be going for that much at the moment, but it's called Chef's Delight. Here. Chef's. This guy. It's going for 91,000, but when you sell 16 of them, which is 2 batches, they come in batches of 8. That's roughly that, right? Maybe 1.4 mil or something like that, but you know, somewhere in the neighborhood. She's talking about the Trouble Brewing stuff. I don't know what 91 times 16 is, but it's going to be less than 1.6. Close though. 91 times 16. So 1.4 mil, yeah. 1.45 mil even. Somewhere in there. You're welcome. I am curious why you wanted to know, but okay. It's definitely not a secret. Maybe it should be a secret though. Suck says was trying to explain to Woody about it since the worlds are active a bit now when before they were dead. The Trouble Brewing world are active a bit now. That's not why people are doing it. Most people don't know that that shit exists. Even the people doing Trouble Brewing tend to not know about that shit. Almost all of them are just collection loggers. Almost all of them. And it's not close. And you can tell because most of them don't even play the mini game, right? Because they're just in it for the long haul. They don't care about getting a few extra points here or there. And it's just easier. It's like this, I know. with the improvements is became a bit active again. You say improvements, they improved one thing. They made the water pump part of it, the bucket part, easier. That's the only thing they changed, really. The rest of it is like not even touched, really. And you can tell if you play the mini game, the quality of life with the bucket part, and that is the best part, it is actually objectively not. It's the best part if you're trying AFK, I get it. Yeah, sure. But like playing the mini game is actually not only like a good time, like dead ass a good time, but it also gives you much more value out of it. We got as many as 20 extra brews with like 3 or 4 people trying. And what 20 brews is like 40% more value. 40% more value. So we almost got an entire extra batch of the stuff, or value for whatever you're trying to get out of the collection log. Same thing. Doug says back to Kraken for me. Gotcha. Hope you get well, actually tried it in the swamp, I guess. Something like that, right? Surely there's some value in there somewhere, something like that. That seems right. Tried it. The sucks is I am here to AFK. True. True. That's a reasonable thing to do. I'm kind of trying to AFK. I'm just not very good at it, I guess. Kind of what it boils down to. Just not very good at doing the whole AFK thing. I kind of don't chill like that. I want to do things as quickly as possible without like struggling to do it, if that makes sense. Like having piety on is easy, right? That doesn't cost anything extra, but like doing things tick perfect, that's a pain. I'm not interested in that. Well, it costs fair points, but you get what I'm saying. Like I'd rather click on this altar 47 extra times or whatever, or what, 60% more, and be here, I don't know, 20% less. Whatever, something like that. I have no idea how much this affects my max hit. It's probably around 20% though. No, it's not just max hit though. It would be your max hit and your accuracy, right? Both things matter. AKA your DPS. More regular speak. I'm definitely losing health, but that's okay. I got my noble stuff. I can always heal. Just buy some food or whatever. Buy some food, just withdraw it. Oh, interesting. Making a god sword is not an easy thing at all. Just simply not. Well, it requires several steps, I suppose, is really what I'm trying to say. Says, nope, needs all shards and the hilt. Yeah, so 3 shards plus the hilt, and each of the shards are not interchangeable, right? What does it mean that Zaros was the counterpart for the elven goddess of light, Saren? Oh, because he's darkness. Zaros is darkness, and Saren is light. Interesting. I thought Saren came from a different realm, though. Yeah, like Saren brought the elves to Like, what the fuck? Never mind. It's just not. worth figuring out. Unless somebody knows the lore, there's no way that I'm gonna understand. I'm not gonna be able to piece together those like 3 logical inconsistencies at the same time. Saku says, nope, even though 2 of those shards are literally a half of each blade. Like it's one side of the sword and the other. Oh, interesting. That's funny. You can't, like, no matter how many right hands you get, you'll never have a left hand type situation. It's very silly. You can't flip a right hand around and end up with a left hand. It just doesn't work that way. Called being chiral. Chirality. Spelled like chiral. Oh yeah. Can I look at these books? Did I miss any books? God, books. Saradomin, Zamorak, Gothics, Zaros, Armadil, Zaros. Yeah. So yeah, I know all 6. We're good. Chilling. That's the kind of shit that I care about. Knowing all of the gods. Even if the gods don't seem to matter to me very much. Because Armadil armor is going to be a terrible grind for me. I can see it. Armadil armor? You mean like any blessed Ehide? And you're just going for Armadil in particular? Is there any difference between them? I mean, I know they're all effectively the same, like stats wise, but is there any difference in the grind to get one of them versus the others? Armadil. Helmet. Armadillion plate. No, the actual Armadil. The chain skirt chain shirt. Ooh. I see. So that's from Sori stuff? No? Am I looking at this wrong? Drops from Kriara. Yeah. You can get it from a bunch of other stuff too, but it's like not gonna fucking happen. 1 in 2 million for the Armadillion guard and then Bandosian guard. So just get lucky, honestly. Just kill 10 of those guys and get it. Easy. Save yourself a bunch of fucking trouble. Seems like a good idea to me. All I know. I mean, simply get it. 1 in 2 million. Bruh. Oh, that's just the helmet? Okay, so you also need... So you want the chest plate and the chain shirt. Okay. Okay. So yeah, that's not quite as good. So the chest plate and the chain skirt is 1 in 16k for the lesser mobs and 381 for the boss. Wow, it actually has a negative... Oh, is this your range set? Ah, it's a range set. I see. Okay, 45 mil. Good fucking lord. Is this better than the Masori set? Is that what's going on here? Masori. 43. This is 33, actually. No, so like, okay. You can use Armadillo pieces to upgrade the Masori set. Okay. So basically the Masori set is like as good as it gets. And this is just like an intermediary step that also will help you later. Okay. Yeah, I've seen Suck use the Masori set a ton. And it's the best range armor in the game. Okay. Unless you're using a Bofa, I guess. But otherwise, it's the best. 80 ranged and 30 defense, huh? Interesting. Only 30 defense. That means that you could wear that shit. Like, if you're bankrolling and your range is high enough, you could just wear that really early on. Fortifying it doesn't upgrade the attack bonus? Oh, really? It just increases the defenses then? Huh. But yeah, it's TOA of at least 350 without dying it to get the Masori crafting kit. Oh, you can make the Masori assembler. But it looks like the Masori. The Masori assembler max cape can similarly be created by combining them with an assembler max cape. Oh, wow. Yeah, no, that's okay. I don't think I need to combine all that shit with my max cape. That's fine. That's all right. Now, maybe an Inferno max cape. Maybe. Maybe you're talking something there. I mean, I don't know. I think so. I think that's the answer, right? Because the Inferno Cape is the best melee option. The Quiver is the best ranged option, right? So you really want to combine your Max Cape with the thing that's going to make it best in slot? No? So it saves a slot sometimes? Which to me would be melee then. Right? I guess it doesn't matter a ton. You probably even change it or whatever. Can you buy more than one max cape and just do it on both? Is that like extremely wasteful? Saki says, wait, what the hell? Yeah, go on. Are you learning something about the Masori set? You're like, what does fortifying it even do? Fortifying it makes it slightly weaker. Masori body is 43 plus Armadill's 33. Yeah, it's a plus 10. In range attack bonus, yeah, sure. I saw that earlier. That's such a huge gap. It is a big difference. Yeah, I just thought that there was like I thought that was what a tier of difference looked like. Like rune plate body is, oh well, there is no attack bonus on there, but oh, so I guess that's a bad example. Yeah, I guess that's a bad example. So really you would want to look at like magic. Ow, fuck. I don't know what 2 consecutive magic sets are. Can this song please fucking stop? Jesus Christ. Yes, it does add range strength, so it is even bigger technically. But it's also like raid armor, so to me that's like not terribly surprising. So like, what is the ancestral set, and then just below the ancestral set? Ancestral. Oops. Because it's like a big difference. That's 35. Okay, so that's way lower. But it also does something different, right? When you like add the pieces together, it does an extra thing. Uh, 65 defense as well. They're best in slot, magic attack. Oh, arms is much smaller gap, to be honest. Interesting. There is no God War dungeon level mage set though. Oh, really? There's just a gap in mage gear. between Barrows and Cox, I guess. Well, there's the Blood Moon, I guess. Is the Blood Moon stuff worse than God Wars Dungeon stuff then, I guess? Generally, it's like, is it actually, I forget, is it better than Barrows or worse? I feel like it's you get Barrows to do Blood Moon, so like in theory it's better. Or I'm sorry, the Blue Moon is the one with the mage set, but I mean like the Moon's Apparel in general. I say the Blood Moon, I mean like any of the moons. Same mage as, yeah, but with the staff it's stronger. But I guess you just don't use the staff. Yeah, you just don't really use the staff. Saki says I don't want to use the two-handed staff. Yeah, makes sense. Kira says Blood Moon, Worst Moon. Fuck that guy. Yeah, he do be fucking on people. He do. All my homies hate the Blood Moon. Well, Suck actually likes the way that he looks a lot, but we hate how much he fucks on people, especially us. Yeah, the drain life is like fucking unreal. Unreal. As soon as you get that armor upgrade, you'll be good though, Gur. You'll get your moon armor and you're gonna be fucking chilling, brother. Chilling. You'll be ready for Zora. If you didn't heal for 30 plus. I mean, he only heals if he hits you, so just don't let him hit you. Just don't let him hit you. Jesus. Kira says, I'd have no issue. I really enjoy the fight. Oh, yeah? Yeah. Can you just get lucky? Can you just be lucky and not? Because all you need is like one piece, right? If you get any piece for the moons, you can just like luck sack through the rest of it, right? Taku says, yeah, but sometimes he just decides to triple hit through your armor. Yeah, it's true. It's definitely true. Is luck sacking just not a viable option? Because I don't know. I don't know what it's like. I had my fucking fighter torso or whatever. Actually, you could have a fighter torso too, right? You're wearing rune at the moment. It's got to be worse. Presumably. I actually have no fucking idea. I'm pretty sure it's worse though. Certainly didn't check. There's this, I got a tank helmet and leg upgrade, so that's helping a bit. Oh, okay. Saga says, you're about to do the last hit on the boss before he does a phase attack, and oops, I get plus 50 HP. Ah, I see. So there's too much RNG involved for you to luck sack it. It's too likely that he's going to heal at some point and fuck you up. Even with the bonus from the moons stuff, obviously you guys are using. You guys use any advantage you can get, so you're definitely using the combat potions and all that bullshit. I use Barrows to the end. Damn. As much as the moons is a cool thing, I guess it's fucking rough if you don't have the gear for it, huh? Saki says, only when I was doing the speedrun combat achievements did I take out the Blood Moon set. Oh, interesting. Which set were you using for the moons? Which one of them is the melee one, I guess? Carol's is the ranged one. Jarok's is the low health one. Arms is the magic one. So it's got to be the other guy. What is it? A? Or Tarog? Dark body, legs, Guthin's helm. Oh, so just mixed set. Okay. Here's his It better reduce the cost for repairing Moon's equipment. I can't believe it's cheaper to just buy another one. Yeah, it's a little silly. Yeah, it's pretty silly. Saki says, so actually not all of the tank armor have the same defense bonuses in Barrows. Oh, really? But they're just like similar. I gotta say, for the ancestral set being best in slot, it looks extremely fucking plain. Like it is a very understated armor in this game. Saku says the Darok armor has less armor than the Guthan or Torok helm. Oh, sure. That makes sense. You meant the helmet, but yeah, I got you. I mean, if any of them was going to have less armor, Darok makes sense to have the least, to be honest, because that's kind of like the glass cannon kind of feel. Maybe it makes sense for that to have the most then, I guess. I don't know, whatever. Only the helmet for Darok. Everything else is the same? Okay. Fucking whatever, Jagex. Why? Fucking weirdos, man. Like, actually weirdos. Saku says everything else is highest Barrows defense? Really? I'm sure there's a reason for it. I just cannot imagine what the reason is. Guthan's legs have less armor than the other tank armor. Guthan should be the least tanky. If you're doing the Guthan set, right, you're going to be healing, and the Darok should just be the most tanky since you're not going to be doing any healing, but you expect to be low. So you want to be as evasion-y, which is, by the way, very weird. This is the only game that I know of where armor increases your evasion rather than your damage resistance. Like, it just doesn't work the way armor works in video games. It's very weird. But combat also doesn't work the way that it works in any other game in this game as well. Well, I mean, it works like it does in D&D, right? In D&D, your armor class is your evasion stat, effectively. It doesn't decrease the damage that you take. That's damage threshold or whatever, or damage resistance, which just isn't a thing in 5th edition. Not really. You can resist damage, I guess, but that's the closest it gets. Saku says the Varrock chest is not a tank piece. Too low defense. Surprising considering you're basically bare-chested. All right, hold up. Varrock. I didn't even know Varrock was an option. I don't know who the fuck that guy is. That's Varrock. That's not how you spell that. And also I turned on caps lock. Varrock did a filer set. Okay. So yeah, you're basically not wearing anything at all. Yeah, it's like very close to not anything. Varrock is the one with the flail? Sure. Sure. This gear is interesting. The helm and the skirt have the same melee defense bonus as the other tank, but slightly less range bonus, but it adds a prayer bonus. Oh, interesting. Wonder why he's got prayer. Wait, you're saying that this one is not a tank piece, too low defense? It looks similar to the rest of this stuff. Maybe the other, like, looking at it as a gear set, it doesn't look like the body piece is that bad. But maybe you're just looking comparatively to the other body pieces that you could have. What does the set bonus do? Attacks have a 25% chance of having a guaranteed hit, ignoring accuracy. This is also a guaranteed bonus of 1 extra damage, making it impossible to hit 0 within the effect occurs. Wow. It is a popular choice when fighting bosses with high defense with a low budget. The set effect is useful for player killing as it can hit straight through the target's defenses. Barrack set does not work on most monsters that make use of protection pairs. The only exception is the Cowfight Queen. Oh, interesting. Yeah, it's got some defense, but it's nowhere near the other chess pieces. Gotcha. The Barrack set's actually a very cool set. I didn't know that that was a thing in this game. Guaranteed 25% chance of a guaranteed hit. 1 in 4 to guarantee hit plus 1 damage. That seems pretty fucking good. I'm gonna be honest. Holy shit. Shady says, wait, what are you still doing awake? This is British time. Don't take our time away. I mean, look, man. I'm only gonna be here for another 30 minutes, man. It's just another 25 minutes, sir. Don't worry. I'm on my way out. Just 1 second. Just let me try and finish this task. Saki says, well, Varrock doesn't exist to me, so I have 3 of each of the other brothers' equipment and none of his. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, he didn't exist to me before this day either. You said the one with the flail, and I'm like, sure. Why not? I guess I knew there were 5. So, Arums, Carl, Varrock, obviously, Darok, and Darok, Arum, Carol, Varrock, Darok. Wait, did I do Darok twice? Yeah, I did Darok twice. Shit. Okay, hold on. Ranged is Carol. Mage is Arum. Darok is the funny damage one. Varrock we've established is the accuracy one. Guthin, thank you. What if I just keep saying Darok twice? All right, so Guthin heals, Darok does big damage, Varrock is accurate. Then you have Carl is the ranged and Arum is the magic. Got it. Wait. Darok, Guthin. Oh yeah, Turag, right. Varrock, Arum, Carol. Yeah, I forgot. Turag is also a thing. I don't know anything about his set. His is the bad one, right? Turag or whatever. Turail? What is this dude's? Oh fuck! I'm actually about to fucking die. Oh my lord. What the fuck is this guy's name? Like it says, yeah, Mister, I'm a double weapon hammer. Oh, interesting. Torag. Got it. Okay. Torag corrupted. His set bonus. Oh yeah, the leech the run energy guy. Yeah, what the fuck happened to you, man? What are you doing, man? You're like, get your shit together, dude. Like, come on. This can't be what you wanted. Leech run energy? You have the abyssal whip spec? Come on, man. Okay, we'll keep the money for now. Why not? Number go up. He says no one is using that whip spec. I hope not anyways. I do all the time because it's technically more accurate, but only because I don't have a real spec weapon. That's literally the only reason. I just don't have a real spec weapon yet. I'll get one eventually. Saki says, I hope nobody's using the whip spec, right? Yeah, it's still me. Sorry, I'm the problem. It's me. Nobody ever would, right? Oh, Saku, yeah, you have a fang too. Like, you have a real ass fucking weapon, bruh. Saki says, successful melee attacks have a 25% chance of lowering the victim's run energy by 20%, similar to the Abyssal Whip with whips back energy drain. Have you ever checked the page for the Amulet of the Damned? I don't even know what the Amulet of the Damned is. Amulet of the Damned. I've never seen this shit before in my life. It does have a 6 strength mod though. 6 plus 6 strength plus 3 prayer. Effects. The following effects are granted to a player that wears a full set of Barrow's equipment in conjunction with the Amulet of Damned. These bonuses are in addition to the armor set effects. Oh my lord. Okay. It has the same stats as the Amulet of Glory. Oh, so it's actually not that good. It's just glory. Okay. 25% chance of recoiling, 15% of damage taken. This effect can stack with Vengeance spell and Ring of Recoil effects. Darox can bounce damage back. That's so funny. That is some funny shit. Plus 7 prayer for Verox. That's actually not that good, but that's okay, I guess. Torag's defense level invisibly increased by 1% for every 1 HP missing. Stacks with temporary boosts. Why? Okay. Guthin's ability to heal up to 10 hit points above base hit point level. Over healing. That's cool, I guess. Peril's 25% chance of hitting twice with 1 attacks. The second hit will deal half the damage of the first hit. I mean, that's sick. Arm staff can autocast ancient magic. Also grant a 25% chance of combat spells dealing 30% more damage. Yo, Arm seems good. Wait a minute. Arm seems good. Am I wrong? You get critical hits with arms, and you would just use occult. All right, so occult, you do 10% more damage all the time. This you have 25% chance to do 30% damage. So that's probably not a good value proposition, to be fair. But the ancients thing is the main thing. But would you rather just use? I guess you would rather just use. What is the other stuff? What else does arms do? I forget. 25% chance of lowering the strength levels by 5. Okay, well the arm set is dog shit normally, so I guess that makes sense. All right. Carol said has an interesting one. Yeah, the hitting twice thing is very fascinating as well. It's for range stuff though, so I kind of like don't know how good that would be. I don't have like a concept of that. It sounds interesting though. Some of them are pretty interesting. Most of them are like kind of meh. If the arm set had a better set bonus, I could see it being good in conjunction with the necklace, to be honest. Especially if you don't have an ancient staff. If you don't have an ancient staff, it seems pretty sick, to be real. The cult necklaces are pretty easy to get though. So I kind of get it. Shitty says even DDS is better. DDS. Dragon Dagger spec? I don't know what DDS. Shady says the only really good one is Carl's of Damned. Yeah, okay. Then Shady says, well, actually, they are nerfing the cult to 5% soon, so maybe Damned will be a cool substitute for mid accounts. Dragon Dagger plus. Yeah. Does the poison ever wear off? Dragon Dagger. Yeah, but longer time frame. Okay. I mean, I know that the Dragon Dagger spec is supposed to be good. Hear me out. I have missed more Dragon Dagger specs than I have ever hit, and it's not close. It's not close. Not close at all. The thing that's nice about it is that it hits. Well, no, it attacks twice. It usually misses twice. 6 to 7 minutes of poison. That's interesting. Like, says the dagger doesn't lose its poison, if that's what you're asking. Oh, so it stays poison forever? Oh, interesting. But the poison will wear off eventually. On the target. Like, whatever you poison will stop being poison eventually. You can wipe it off, but there's no reason to. Sure. Like it says, it will never become unpoisoned unless you're using a cleaning cloth. Sure. Like it says, I think it was named S at one point. And it just sticks. Oh, interesting. Dragon Dagger Poison ++, aka DDS. Cool. Doctor says easy to get. Well, I didn't say like easy to get. It's easier to get, probably. Is it easier to get the entire arm set plus this necklace? Or one occult necklace? Surely the occult necklace is easier, right? Surely. It was like 1 in 500. What was it? What was dropping it? It seemed like it was fine. Let me look again. It seemed like it was fine. Pull. 1 in 500. Smoke Devil. Well, yeah, you need 93 Slayer, but as soon as you have 93 Slayer, you just go kill some Smoke Devils. Just kill some of those fuckers. Soccer says, oh wait, I should get a Occult Necklace because the next day it's gonna get nerfed. Yeah, true. I mean, that nerf has been on its way for a long time, right? So you gotta get the Smoke Devil task. That's true. But like, simply have 93 Slayer and then fucking tutorial skip until until you get it. I guess. I don't know. JD says, would be cool to see the DDS to lose its poison over time. When you hit someone with poison, surely you have less poison on your dagger, right? I don't know. I don't feel like it needs to be weaker. That's basically all you're doing is making it a weaker weapon, right? I guess I could get one of those, but like, I just don't see any reason to like have that as a spec weapon. It'd be different if it was something that I felt like it was going to matter, like it was going to make a difference in my life, and that's, I don't believe it. I don't believe it will. I'm not saying it won't. I just don't believe it will. Taki says, but honestly, I think it's better overall to have the magic damage percent stat redistributed to other items. Yeah, probably. I think I agree with that. I think that they kind of failed to do what they were trying to do, as I understand when Savage was explaining it to me, is they were trying to make mid-level better, but really they just made endgame stronger. Shady says, only if the items weren't terrible, like third age. Oh yeah, the third age items don't, like, mostly don't do shit, right? Like most of them aren't like actually good, even remotely. And Infinity, I don't know what, oh, the Infinity set, the mage set, I used that for a little while. Yeah, I used that for a little while. I don't use it anymore though. I got like arms or something instead. Yeah, I guess arms is what I'm using now. So 13 minutes and I killed near I haven't killed very, I wasn't sure if I was gonna get the buyer task done today, is what I was. Gur says, I wish dragon plate bodies were a thing. Not for him, they aren't. I imagine is what's going on. I imagine. Surprise! He says, I made dragon plate body a thing in leagues. Oh yeah? I mean, leagues is all about like improvising mostly. Need dragon lump? What do you mean by that, Shady? I'm gonna need you to clear that one up for me. Taki says, I helped a skiller get a 1 KC at Kraken and I needed to splash. That's very funny. It's very, very funny. Wait, Eternal Boots. +5 becomes +8. This, there we go. Darkus says, yeah, there was a skiller with 99 Slayer in leagues. Goo. Katie says, it's an item required to make armor. Dragon metal lump. Oh, interesting. I see. So it's like the bar, like adamant bar equivalent in 90 smithing. Yeah, sure. Darkus says, they use the Guardian Relic, which lets them spawn a Thrall that hits between 6 and 15s. Oh, interesting. So kind of like the Book of the Dead with the spell. Gotcha. Oh, Eternal Boots are still good. Okay. It just requires 7 mil to make them. I wanted them. Which I could have them. I wanted them. I don't know if that's quite worth it, but +3 magic is probably not super worth it, but it is best in slot, I guess. Okay. Except no requirements at all, so they could kill Slayer mobs and not gain combat experience. I see. That makes sense. That's actually kind of a sick way to make that happen. I guess that kind of stuff is only possible in leagues just because you need requirements. Does your friend that you summon with the Book of the Dead usually give you stats? He doesn't, does he? I don't know what his name is. I don't have the right spellbook either. Thrall? Just look for Thrall. Thrall spells? Yeah. Attack speed of 4, attacking every 2.4 seconds, attacking using melee. Oh, interesting. So this is the wrong one. This isn't the one that I've seen like Suck use a bunch. Obviously. He's supposed to be ranged. Ignoring accuracy checks in the process. Attack the same target the player is attacking cannot be damaged. However, they cannot attack another players. The damage dealt by the Thrall counts as damage dealt by the player that summoned it. Thralls will remain for a set amount of time, but players can recast the resurrection after 10 seconds. Okay. Okay, interesting. It doesn't say if it gives you experience, but it counts as you attacking it. Which is interesting. Okay. Taku says, I took the Guardian, but I ended up regretting it once I got the Shadow. So you took the Guardian Relic like they did, but you regretted it once you got the Shadow because Shadow was so good at doing magic damage that you didn't need a Thrall to help you? I don't know. I don't see. I don't understand how those two lines of logic are related to each other. Because I did so much damage that the thrall didn't matter. Okay. Yeah, so literally you just did enough damage that the DPS didn't matter from the thrall. Okay, gotcha. Kill Leviathan in 18 seconds. So the thrall was basically a time loss. Summoning your own thrall was a time loss. Damn. Wait, you killed the Leviathan? How long has Leviathan been in the game? How long ago was Leagues? I had no idea. Is that shit like not super recent? August 2023. So it's been almost a year ish. Well, no, there was another relic that gave you an axe to finish off an enemy's last 25%. Oh, I see. Released July 2023. So it'll be July 26, 2023. So it'll be a year and about 2 months that Desert Treasure 2 basically was added. And I imagine they were all added at the same time, right? Like the whole quest. They didn't do it in installments or anything crazy. Oh, it's just me and this guy now. Damn, I've been here for a while. I actually outlasted that other guy. So we only had 25 more. So maybe we, you know, sell that thing and move on. Let me just check one thing. Oh yeah, that's a pretty decent price for it. Okay. Wait, today? Yeah, generally it's a pretty decent price. Yeah, sure, it's fine. Okay. Yeah, we'll just sell it later. Saki says, I would have had much more value from that. Oh, from the 25% thing? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, 18 seconds would become what? 14 seconds? A little bit less than that. 13 something. Actually, it depends. A lot of the desert, well, not a lot. They all have like rage mechanics and shit like that, right? So maybe the rage phase is like special in some way for Leviathan. I know for Vardorvis, right? He becomes easier to hit as the fight goes on, right? The less health he has, the easier it is to hit him, but the more damage he does or something like that. So if Leviathan is anything like that, skipping the end of it might not matter as much as skipping the beginning, if that makes sense. Okay. I'm just gonna kill this guy and we'll call it. It's fine. Don't need to kill these last 22 Vyres. I don't care that much. No, sorry. Sorry. I just wanted to. Sorry. Yeah, I guess I could have waited like literally 1 second. My bad. My bad, friend. Sorry about that. I didn't do it on purpose. Yeah, virus are a pretty good task. That's the TLDR, I guess. If you want my opinion. All right. Okay. Let's get rid of all of this. And we'll just pick up probably with a farm run come Tuesday. Yeah, sure. That'll be good. Oh, whoa. Just 4 of these. Yep. I can give you a heart attack? What happened? This. These. That's not enough. So we'll get some more torch stole. Fucking chance me after hitting like 3 times. So what you're saying is you nearly died just now because he hit you 3 times and the roll was high enough to kill you. Well, it wasn't. The roll could have been high enough to kill you. Holy fucking shit. Jesus Christ. All right, well, that's enough Kraken, I guess, for today. Maybe for the rest of my life, Jesus. Okay. You need to go to the farming guild. This mattress tree is done. I don't think I'm gonna mess with it. We'll just get mahoganies, which will be done soon. Okay, we'll start here and do whatever this asks of me. Got, good lord, it's just so much. Oh, my spellbook is wrong. Teleports. It's here. Okay. Then we have this and this. There we go. Now it's starting to look like an inventory. Okay, we'll start here. We'll go through those. My spellbook is wrong. I guess I could switch it, but like, we don't need it here, right? We'll fix it if we need to fix it. Seems like usually things end up fine, so who cares? Saki says he's gonna hit like once every 5 kills normally. Ah, I see. Yeah. Savage was saying that he only hits once every 10 minutes, so it's weird to even hear you get hit 3 times at all, let alone in the same life and all that, and then nearly getting killed. That's crazy. I think I would be done with Kraken. I think I might be done with RuneScape after that, to be honest. Like, all right, that's clearly, this is some kind of a sign. We should be done. We should chill the fuck out. Let's see. Kai's playing RuneScape. We rated Beanman before, but we can rate Beanman again. What are they doing? Barrows? Perfect. We were learning about barrows earlier, right? Beanman's cool. Good vibes, good energy, and oh, they're fighting. What's that guy's name? Varrock? Yeah. The flail guy. Yeah. All right, so I hope you guys have a fantastic time. I had a great time today. Obviously, we had a very successful barbarian assault, and we even got a little special treat at the end. But that'll be it for your boy. I've been that Daft Punk fan. I appreciate you guys for being here. I appreciate you for watching. You know I'm going to be back, not Monday, because I don't stream on Mondays or Thursdays, but we'll be back on Tuesday, probably more RuneScape. Wednesday, we're going to be playing more Baldur's Gate 3 with Miss Suck. And who knows what the future is going to bring, honestly, besides that. I think overall our goal is going to mostly be on these combat stats. And then eventually some Desert Treasure too. I appreciate you for being here, Gur. Thanks for hanging out, man. But that doesn't go just to you, Gur. That's everybody. I appreciate all you guys for hanging out and talking to me in the chat. That's why I'm here. I want to talk to you guys. I want to hear what you have to say. And man, do I have shit to learn about this game. Top, bottom, left, right, and center. But yeah, that's it for your boy. I'm going to talk to you guys later. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Fantastic. Beautiful. Beautiful. Nice little outro and everything. Oh shit. I didn't stop recording until now. That's fine. Bye.